Hello everyone, welcome back. One of my viewers asked me a very good question. What the hell is going on right now in the Middle East? Okay? This is a very good question, and he's referring to this Hamas attack on Israel. So the more important question to be asking here uh, is this going the way Democrats planned it to go, or have they lost control of some situation that they initiated? Okay, so it's kind of like the war in Ukraine. Okay, I'm like 100% convinced that the Democrats wanted this war in Ukraine. Okay, I think that it's basically a gigantic war game for them. Okay, it benefits the U.S. military-industrial complex. Um, basically, the war industry needs war to make money. Okay, generals, need wars in order to, make history. Okay, so 100% convinced that the Democrats wanted this war in Ukraine. Okay, we all know that if Trump had become president, there would have not been a war in Ukraine, and this current situation in the Middle East would not be happening. Okay, for one reason or another. Give me a second, because I got a boat that's like a ferry boat that's passing me right here. Stay out of here. We all know that if Trump was president, the Ukraine war would never happened, and this attack by Hamas on Israel would not have happened. That's the fair question. That's the question to be asking. Okay, is this unfolding the way Democrats want it to unfold, or did they plan for something else that just kind of got out of control? What could they possibly be doing? Well, Democrats are always trying to drive the price of oil up. They're really pushing that so-called green agenda. I say so-called green agenda because, I'm all in favor of pollution control, right? Who the hell wants to live in pollution, right? I mean, I live in the woods, right? So I love a clean environment. But Democrats, the only reason why they're pushing the green agenda is so that they can make money on it. Okay, that's the only reason they're pushing that. So anytime Democrats are pushing war, it's so that they can make money on it, right? Or advance themselves or gain more power, right? That's the other reason why Democrats go to war, so that they can gain more power. They use the Iraq and Afghanistan war for that reason. Okay, whether the war was justified or not justified, Democrats saw that as an opportunity to empower themselves. They passed things like the Patriot Act, and Republicans did play a major role in that. In fact, they foolishly led that. Okay, but like the CIA, NSA, they used the September 11th attacks to gain the power that they had wanted for years, right? They want to be able to, tap our phones and, have a file in each and every American. So, they're saying that military, both U.S. and Israel had no indication, right, that this Hamas attack was coming. I seriously doubt that, right? CIA's got wiretapping on everything. Okay, because every communication company around the world, right? Every telecom company operates on computers, and the CIA, NSA have infiltrated everything. Okay, every communications company around the world, they eavesdrop on everything. So I'm 100%. I know with 100% certainty that they picked up enough information to know that this Hamas attack was coming. The question, I mean, basically, they knew it was coming. They allowed it to happen, right? The Democrats. I'm not going to say Biden, because Biden's just a puppet, right? So for whatever reason, the U.S. military Democrat Party leadership decided that they wanted this to happen. Okay, and why would they want it to happen? Again, one possibility might be, we got another boat coming by. One possibility might be because they want to drive up the price of oil. I mean, they're saying that I keep hearing that Iran is the one that's backing the Hamas, right? And one of the things that I have heard floated is that they're going to attack the oil fields in Iran. Okay, so if they destroy the oil fields in Iran, what does that do to the world's oil supply, right? To the world, or the price of oil around the world? It's going to drive it up. Okay, so again, the question here is this unfolding exactly the way Democrats want it to unfold, or have they lost control? Did they have some other plan, like a smaller scale plan that they have kind of lost control over at this point, and it's like, they're trying to gain control over. So I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I mean, this whole thing is kind of new, but we all know that if Trump was president, right? And here's the thing: Trump did plenty of bad things, right? I hated him for the bump stock ban. So, I'm definitely not a Trumper, but it's not like Trump is good. It's not like Republicans are good. It's just that Democrats are really, really, really bad. Okay, so Democrats are only interested in power, only interested in money, and they will do anything to that end. So this is the thing to ask yourselves as you're watching the news, okay? And consider, is this unfolding the way they wanted it to, or have they lost control of the situation and it's like kind of like a fire out of control? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to leave this video up, because this is probably the type of video that is going to get me a strike, deleted, penalized. Like, they'll shut me down for like at least a week or two so that I can't upload any videos. So I might just leave this up for a short while and then just take it down. But I'm glad one of my viewers wanted, asked for my opinion on this, and that's how, that's kind of how I see every tragedy around the world, right? And this is a tragedy in the Middle East. Without doubt, this is a tragedy, because innocent people, both on both sides, both the Israeli side and the Palestinian side, innocent people are dying, because other people basically want power and want money. Okay, so that's what that's what this boils down to. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Drop something in the comments. I'll talk to y'all soon. Guys, one more question for you guys. Is this news motivating you guys to join the military, right? Because the U.S. government is always looking for a few good suckers, okay? And I say that as a person that has always been very pro-military. I supported the Vietnam War, right? Because that was a fight against socialism. Supported the, both Gulf Wars, the Afghanistan War, the Iraq War. I was a big supporter of it. Like particularly with the Vietnam War, because I saw that as a fight against socialism. The Iraq War, saw it as a fight. Afghanistan War, saw it as a fight against against terrorists, right? But and not that we weren't fighting those people, but the problem with all of these wars, going all the way back to like World War I, okay, is that it ultimately gives power here in the United States to people that should not have power, okay? So that's the problem with all these causes. Even if they're good, right? Even if they're like, let's say World War I, World War II, right? The problem is that, look how it ballooned the power of the United States government, right? The United States government should have never been that big, and those wars, even if they were justified, right? I'm not saying that they were at this point, because you know what, the winners get to write history, right? So I wasn't there. I was born after it. So the United States this government has been lying to us, and we've seen enough evidence of lying today. I have to assume that they were lying back then too.